guys, it's Paula from Vonna's Crafty Designs, and it's Let's Talk Tuesday. I just thought I would show you my progress on the Pretty Little Gems Autumn Collections set number 1. I've got the barn done. Isn't that cute? They are squares. Got this, looks like a road in the fall, a highway. And this one looks like mountains and the reflection in the water of the mountains. So I got those 3 done. These are okay. I enjoy doing them. I love the little minis. So I thought I'd pick out another one today out of my pile. We got looks like house on the lake because you can see the reflection. So I thought I would work on them and we would chat a little bit while I work. Let me see if I can move this around a little better for you. It's been an interesting weekend and week in our area in Kentucky. It is basically beautiful. The weather has been beautiful. We didn't have a very big storm or anything go on. Which is good. Some people did, of course. And this is just one of my release papers that I bought from Craftley's. I think it is. Just some release paper I bought. I like to use it when I do sections. But anyway, so that's kind of, it's been beautiful there. It did rain a little bit on Sunday in our area and it got colder. And yeah, the kids were going to go on a hayride, and they did, but they got really cold because the rain went through. They went on a small hayride and enjoyed that. They did some hot dogs and s'mores and things by the fire and some games. So that was fun. And that's our church kids. I call them our kids, but they're the kids at church. And then we visited with some friends and had dinner, and it was just a good weekend. In working on the diamond art that I've been doing, like I said, right now it's just basically these little minis, which are great. You can take them everywhere. You can work on them everywhere. And I like that. But I've been also in the midst of doing some classes and things for counseling, so I've been busy with that and hadn't got to diamond paint a whole lot. But hopefully that will subside, and then of course we'll have November, which would go into a lot of holidays with, you know, kids and family and things, all the food and all that great stuff, the cooking and all that good stuff that we do. I hope everybody is doing well in their area. I have posted some vintage village pictures or canvases that I purchased from Temu. In 2026, I thought maybe we would do a vintage village dot along. If you have one of the vintage village pieces, you can work on that. Each month I will have a drawing. If you enter a picture on my Facebook page of the village you're working on, it's kind of like a theme thing. It is not a requirement that it gets done. You know, I like to see a drill or 2 on your page, but other than that, it's just, there's no real requirement. And I'm looking at that as doing one of those a month because I've got so many myself. I would like to get some of them on the wall. So I thought I'd randomly pick out one of them that I have. I have about 25 now. I videoed 20 and I got 5 more that's come in. So I'll show you those. And I think I'm gonna stop at about 25. And I mean, you can keep going. There are so many of them. That is not a problem. And they are as cute as they can be. But that's kind of my plans for a year-long project for 2026. I don't really do quarterly review or month in review, but I did do a 6-month in review, and I'll do another one at the end of the year. So you can see what I have completed in 2025, and I put all that down in my journal. And then if I have any WIPs left, my goal is to not have any WIPs left, but that's probably not going to happen, right? Realistically, WIPs are works in progress, of course. I do right now have a seahorse that's not finished. I have my very first big canvas, Abraham Hunter, I believe it was the artist, Lakeside Cottage or Countryside Cottage, one of those two. And those aren't finished yet. I'd like to get those finished. I think that's just about it. I think most all the others I have finished. So that's good, right? I'm not knee deep in WIPs, as one would say. And you might hear other noises in the other room. The dogs are there. My husband's busy doing his thing, and I just thought I'd sit here a minute and do our Let's Talk Tuesday. So, I just love these little things. Look how quickly they work up. And I have, you know, a photo album that I keep them in, and I mean, you can put them in frames. If you have them in the theme, like these were all fall, maybe next year, won't happen this year because I'm working on them, but maybe next year I can put all these in little frames and put them out as decoration on my end tables. Who knows? But I will use them for something for sure. I really enjoy doing them. I'm going to use J here. And J's in this area. J is number, on this, is number 666, which is the true red. Now, they are squares, but they do not have, like, dust or anything on them. I noticed on the Diamond Art Club, compared to the Pretty Gems, the Diamond Art Club usually has, they're usually dust that you're working with on their minis. So they do add the little fairy dust on those, on the specials. So I know everybody, I have just ordered so many, and I am going to, I've already decided this. I've got some that I talked to a living, it's not a nursing home, it's assisted living home. They're pretty well able to take care of themselves. That they just might need some extra help, you know, make sure that they're okay. But there's one near us. Actually, one of the ladies at our church, she owns it. And I am going to, there's about 16 to 20 in there, and I am going to give them some diamond arts. I've got them for Christmas. I'm going to put them in there as a donation, as a love gift. And I already told her that I was going to give them to her to give to them. They get to pick out some of them. You know, it will help them with dexterity in their fingers. I'm going to try to find some of the bigger wands. I know a lot of the budget-friendly come with that small wand, and I know myself that's hard to handle. And the more arthritis you get in your hands, the worse that can be. So I'm going to try to find some bigger, I call them wands, but bigger pins for them to work with. And I am going to send them off with some diamond art. And I've got, you know, things for men, things for women. I'm just going to send it with them, and I hope they'll enjoy it. I do. You know, if you have somebody in your family that's older, that still has the ability to function, you know, their hands, and even their eyes, even if they're having problems with their eyes. And this is on a light board that I'm working on right now. You can get light boards or magnifying glasses that help a lot. I use them now. I don't think I have any problem with my eyes, but I just enjoy that. That can help them also, so that they still can do things. They still can keep their mind going, you know. Still try to have dexterity in their fingers. So that's good for older individuals who need something to do but feel like, you know, they may have problems walking and stuff, but they still have the ability to mentally, you know, have activities to work on. Crossword puzzles, puzzles themselves, adult coloring pages. You know, there's just a lot. Word search. There's a lot of things you can do to keep your mind busy, even if your body isn't agreeing. And lots of times as we get older, our body just doesn't agree with us getting up and doing what we used to do at 20. So this keeps our mind fresh. Cognitive learning, as they call it. All right. Well, I'm now on 7. And as y'all can see, I just randomly pull out stuff and fill in the area with what I see. And sometimes I skip them. And if I skip them, I go back and pick up where I'll pull it back out and say, ooh, I skipped one. And put it in. No big deal. No big deal. I want to thank everybody who is subscribed to my channel. We're moving up a little at a time. Kind of excited about that. I'm really wanting to get to 500. If I can get to 500, then I will have a drawing and give a gift card, because they're easier to go in the mail anymore than a large gift. But anyway, I am excited about getting to 500. You know, I started this in April, and I never thought that I would even have 430 people to watch, much less even get to 500. I just wanted to do it because I wanted to share what I had, and who knows, you know, maybe be a part of a community that likes to do diamond art like I do. And I was and am blessed to find people who are like-minded and enjoy YouTube and enjoy sharing with each other. Got some really nice friends on here, and who knows, one of these days maybe I'll get to meet a few of them. But if not, we can still be friends on Facebook and on YouTube and, you know, across the internet. You know, the internet has some bad things, but it has a lot of good things too. All right, I'm working on 4 here. And 4 is 310. That's your black coloring. And so this is probably an outline of some type, I would say. The neatest thing for me when it comes to diamond art, okay, is when you get a section done or an area done and you look back and you say, oh, looky there, that is coming together. And yeah, that's exactly what it is. It is coming together. And you can see the pretty out of it, right? Right, my puppies are doing good. Getting bigger. You know, they both have different personalities for sure. The one that barks so loud, my boy, he just barks. But if anybody comes up against him, he runs and hides. That's Knox. And the little girl, she's real friendly. She's nosy and friendly, but she can be a little moody too. Can't be fussing too much. She thinks it doesn't matter whether you're fussing at her or not. She thinks you're fussing at her, and then she goes over and stubs up, won't talk to you. Well, not talk, but won't come around you for a little while. She's kind of funny that way. And they want to be right under you. Whatever you're doing, they want to do it too, for sure, even though they can't. But they do. They're like little kids. All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little chit-chat. That's what it is. It's a Let's Talk Tuesday. If you have any questions about anything or anything that you'd like to ask that I could answer, put it in the comments below, and I'll try to answer. Do a Q&A, as they call it. And I just appreciate everybody. Can you see how that's coming along? It's kind of hard once it's only a partial thing. But let me pull this up. See the roof there? Can you see that? Sometimes we get a glare from the circle light. But yeah, it's cute. And so what I'll do when I get ready to leave is I'll just cover this back up with my paper here and put everything away. And then I'll come back and do it again this afternoon. But I thought I would show you my progress. Let me show you again my progress on the ones I have done. Now there's 12 in this set. And so far I've worked and completed 3. And I'm going to flip this around. It's a reflection type picture, you know, where the water is there and then you're seeing the trees and the clouds and all. And this one is the road, fall colors on the road. See that? And this one is a barn in the fall, red barn. I just think they're so cute. And so those are the completions. And I just want to say thanks for stopping in and listening, and I hope everybody is doing well. Like, subscribe, and share, and be safe, be happy, be blessed. Until the next time, I'll see ya.